Middle Tennessee's only primetime news. Fox 17 News at 9.
And a suspect with a gun.
Shots ring out inside a crowded Nashville mall.
We didn't know what was going on.
One person gunned down.
I thought I was going to die, and I thought I was never going to see my husband or my daughter again.
Workers and shoppers crowd into closets, ducking behind counters.
I was really just trying to get out the way.
Team coverage as Fox 17 News at 9 starts now. Fox 17 News with team coverage tonight on the deadly shooting at Opry Mills Mall.
Chaos breaking out this afternoon after reports of a man with a gun. Only on Fox 17 News, we hear from a man who tried to save the victim and his family.
We are now learning this shooting was not random. Metro Police say Justin Golson shot and killed DeMarco Churchwell just before 2:30 this afternoon after those two who knew each other got into an argument.
And turns out both of these men have a history with Metro Police.
Fox 17 News at 9.
It's been happening everywhere. I've always kind of felt like eventually it was going to happen here too. I wasn't surprised, I was just scared.
Very scary. Tonight, 10 more people are dead after another school shooting. The 17-year-old suspect is in jail tonight, and police say he used a shotgun and a revolver that belonged to his own father.
Now, we have learned just in the past few hours that all schools in Santa Fe School District down there in Texas will be closed both on Monday and Tuesday. A judge ordered the suspected shooter held without bond during a brief court appearance today. And the mayor of Houston is now calling for all school districts to get metal detectors.
Samantha, thank you. There are a lot of numbers thrown around about school shootings this year. Well, this map shows the 5 that happened where someone did actually fire a gun and killed students at their schools. Tonight on Fox 17 News at 9:30, we're going to take you back to Texas for the very latest on today's shooting. The parents of a Dixon County child sitting in jail accused in his murder.
He needs to find peace. He needs to be laid to rest.
A massive weekend search reveals no signs of the little boy's body.
It's not enough to show that he's dead.
Only on Fox 17 News at 9, new insight into what caused his father to snap.
Only on Fox 17 News, the why behind the murder of little 5-year-old Joe Clyde Daniels. You remember the autistic Dixon boy disappeared last month.
Yet even after the deputies say the father confessed in the case, no one can find that little boy's body. We begin with breaking news as 2 Lawrence County lawmen, the sheriff and a sheriff's department captain, are both behind bars after being busted by the TBI.
Agents say Sheriff Jimmy Brown sent inmates to work at the homes or the businesses of county employees against the law. Fox 17 News' Matt Alvarez live in our satellite center with the latest on this case tonight. Matt.
Scott and Stacy, and this investigation by the TBI started actually back in 2015. Take a look at the mugshots here of the sheriff and this captain. Not only did it reveal this investigation that the sheriff's use of inmates for personal work, the TBI says Brown also used his position as sheriff to circumvent the bond process for some arrested individuals, meaning releasing them from jail without requiring them to pay for the secured bond as ordered by a judge. The investigation also determined that Captain Adam Brewer falsified timesheets and misled investigators as to the accuracy of the reported hours worked at the department. Folks within the county are stunned.
Like, oh my God, really? I mean, it's crazy. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's like, oh my God, did you hear about Jimmy Brown? Did you hear about Adam Brewer?
Sheriff Brown is charged with 2 counts of official misconduct, 1 count of use of inmate labor for personal gain, and 1 count of tampering with evidence. Captain Adam Brewer is charged with 1 count of official misconduct. Now, both Brown and Brewer were arrested today and booked into the Lawrence County Jail. Brown's bond set at $25,000. Brewer's bond is at $5,000. Reporting live, Matt Alvarez, Fox 17 News.
Matt, thank you. At Fox 17 News, crime alert now involving a problem that's not going away. We're talking about porch pirates.
Now, these are people who troll for delivery packages, steal them right off of people's porches. One report says some 23 million Americans have had this happen, packages stolen from their homes. Now, this video shows the latest case of a porch pirate striking in Nashville, taking this stuff right from in front of your door and then leaving. Fox 7 News' Samantha Singer is live down the 12th South neighborhood with some information about how to stop these guys.
Many of us rely on online shopping. It's easier for us, but much easier for thieves because they no longer have to break into your home to steal some of your most meaningful and expensive stuff because it's just right here on your doorstep. That theft video caught on a doorbell cam. If you recognize that woman in the video, call Metro Police or Nashville Crime Stoppers. Reporting live in 12 South, Samantha Singer, Fox 17 News.
Samantha, thank you. New developments tonight. For the first time since last week's deadly Opry Mills Mall shooting, Fox 17 News is getting a better understanding of exactly what prompted the violence. 22-year-old Justin Golson going before a judge today accused of killing DeMarco Churchwell. He tells police Churchwell's cousin had been with a group that robbed him, and he thought Churchwell actually set him up. Golson tells police Churchwell and some friends confronted him at the mall. Metro Detective Jeffrey Job describes the confrontation on security video.
You can see a commotion near the kiosk, and you can see Mr. Golson backing up. It looks like his hands were up. They proceed around the kiosk, kind of to the other side where the cookie store is. You can't really see the shop, but then you see a bunch of commotion, and you see Mr. Golson flee the scene on foot down the hallway.
Golson's attorney argues he acted in self-defense. The prosecution says he made the choice to pull that gun. He is now charged with second-degree homicide. The case now heads to a grand jury.
Fox 17 News is in a code pred tonight as the home team tries to earn a spot in the Western Conference Finals.
Oh, we have our fingers crossed. They are behind, though, 3-1 against the Winnipeg Jets right now at home. Fox 17 News' Alex Apple live downtown with how the team is celebrating our military while working for that big win. Alex? Alex?
Yeah, down here, it's a lot of nervous energy. That's about all you can term it as. The Preds trail 3-1 into the third period. The talk before the game was all about changing up the mojo, how fans can adjust little things to try to spur the Preds on to victory. We caught up with a couple of folks earlier who were making some major changes. The fans down here obviously very nervous. This is certainly the biggest crowd that's been downtown so far. The party in the park absolutely packed. They've had to start turning people away. So there's going to be a lot more nerves. The Preds will start getting something going quick. About 15 minutes left in this one. And the rest of the season is in the balance. Live downtown tonight, Alex Apple, Fox 17 News.
All right, there's still time. Thank you, Alex. Right now, new developments in how songwriters and artists get paid in the age of the internet.
Musicians could be getting a royalty raise no matter where their songs are played, and that's good news. Fox 17 News' Erica Curry tells us about today's big step in that direction.
Yeah, I mean, and you guys know these royalties for musicians, they're like a songwriter's 401k.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. You make a song, you record a song, and you get paid when it's played in the future. But the internet has changed how it all works, putting a dent in musicians' pay.
Some of these days.
The Music Modernization Act, though, could be a chance to change that. The legislation was introduced in Congress earlier this year and passed in the House last month. It would require songwriters across the country to get paid fair market value for their songs, and they would get royalties for their songs played on the internet, too. Tennessee Senator Lamar Alexander says this bill needs to pass the Senate and become law so songwriters can finally receive the money they're owed. And at this point, this bill is expected to pass the Senate. If so, it would head to the president's desk to be signed, something an overwhelming majority in the music industry is hoping for, as you can imagine. Erica Curry, Fox 17 News.
Tracking the heat, how long we're expecting these 90s to stick around, coming up in your Skywatch 17 forecast.
Wanting to walk for her son, the mid-state mom asking to accept her late son's diploma and why the school says no. Running out of teachers. Fox 17 News' Dennis Ferrier investigates the reasons behind the shortage and the possible fix. You're watching Fox 17 News at 9.